Hey, to me, Raj Baddhan here on Sabras Radio, 1260am, online at sabrasradio.com and through your mobile apps. It's time for my special guest today here on Drivetime, and let me introduce you to that beautiful, long-legged lady that she is, the actress from Sony Entertainment Television's popular and one of its, probably one of its longest-running shows at the moment, which is Kuch Rang Pyar Ke Aise Bhi. I'm talking about the lovely, the adorable Erica Fernandes. Hi, Erica.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
I'm good. Board time ho gaya. I think it's been about a year now since I've spoken to you.
Before everything, you just promised me you're going to speak in Hindi throughout the thing.
Oh no, Erica, you're not doing that. Don't you dare challenge me on that.
No, you sound damn cute. Like, trust me. I was even, last time I was even telling Shahid the same thing, that you sound damn cute when you speak in Hindi.
Do you know what happened? When I spoke to Shahid, which was only last week, he got me to say certain bits in Hindi. I don't know what it was, whether he was taking the mick out of me or whether he did actually find it cute.
No. He also found it cute.
Okay, ठीक है. But Erica, we'll leave the Hindi to you, right? Because you guys speak Hindi so well. So हम क्या बोले यार? हम आपके साथ तो कुछ नहीं यार. So it's all about you guys.
Actually, my Hindi was really very bad when I started the show because I used to never speak in Hindi before.
Oh, okay.
I have always been speaking in English all the time when it comes to my family, to my friends.
Mm-hmm.
I have my school, so I used to only speak in English. And when it came to Hindi, I was really bad. And even right now, my grammar is horrible in Hindi. So I get corrected even on set every now and then. What are you saying? And it's like, oh, I don't know. Because everything, even a thing has gender in Hindi. So I get confused.
But so when you took Kuch Rang Pyar Ke Aise Bhi on, did you have that kind of problem when you started speaking in Hindi and looking at dialogues and scripts?
Also I had a slight South Indian accent because I was doing a lot of movies down south at that point of time.
So, okay.
What happened was because I used to live there in the south most of the time, so I picked up the accent. And when I got to Kuch Rang, I had slight accent with the Hindi, whenever I used to speak, but that got off in time.
That's good. I mean, I don't think anyone would know that or realize that you didn't speak Hindi so well because the role that you're playing on the show seems to be like, आप तो सती सवित्री जैसी आपकी तो Hindi ऐसी है कि जैसे आपने, like you've always been talking that. Yeah, that's Shuddh Hindi. Yeah, it is.
Initially, I had a tough time, but then I got used to it now and I speak better Hindi right now.
Yeah, that's good to hear. Erica, I want to congratulate you also, not because only of the show's success, but also because of the amount of love. I was telling you off air as well, the fact that the amount of love you get, not just you, but also Shahid, online, on social media, is immense. It is absolutely incredible. I think within an hour...
Yeah, it surprises me a lot, actually.
It is absolutely... It's immense. It is so huge. I mean, I announced this interview about an hour ago, and in that hour space, I must have got like 1,000 questions for you, or probably 1,000 tweets or whatever it was. It was absolutely mental.
Yeah, I mean, I know even I have been really surprised about the fact that, people are going crazy when it comes to anyone says anything about us or, they are there to stand by us. They are there to support us. And I am surprised, shocked, overwhelmed. I don't know the expressions or what words to use, but I feel really blessed. I feel really privileged to get so much of love from people, and I just have I have no words to just express things and to thank people enough for this.
Yeah, no, it's brilliant, and it helps me as well because it helps me get loads of followers. So thank you, so thank you very much for that as well. Because compared to you, I mean, I'm nothing really because the amount of love that you guys get for the incredible work that you're doing is just something else. So well done on that. And also, this is the first time that we're talking since you won the Avatar last year. We were talking about this on text. So to all your international fans, because there's a large amount of them, they're in their army that watch your show here in the UK and internationally. What would you like to say to them?
I would like to say that thank you for your love and support. And, when I started doing this show, I felt that this is going to do well, but I never knew it would go up to such a level where people who don't really watch, daily soaps and all will watch this, will make time. I've had people, I shouldn't be saying this, but there are, people leaving their jobs and, wanting to watch the serial just at half an hour of their time. People at the police station, they switch on our show and watch, like the police officers will switch on a show and watch. I've had people like that telling me stuff like that, and I'm glad that our show has got some change in the TV industry and made something very relatable to real life.
Indeed, yeah. That's one thing that's happening in the industry, because there's so much evolution, there's so many changes that are happening in the industry. There's a lot of concepts that are being accepted now that weren't kind of accepted so much in the past. And which Kuchrang Pyar Ke Aise Bhi, that's one show that has definitely kind of held on really tightly, despite all the competition that is emerging from other channels. So, congratulations to you guys for doing so well on that. Erica, let's go to some of the questions from the fans. Now, there's so many questions. Can I just pre-warn you? I mean, as I told you, there's like 1,000 questions. I'm not going to ask you all 1,000 questions, but just try to keep your answers as short as possible so we can get through and swift through as many as we can. So first question is, what does Kuchrang Pyar Ke Aise Bhi mean to you? That's from Rupa. What does the show mean to you?
It means a lot to me because I have really learned a lot from that show in terms of my career-wise, like my work-wise. I've learned a lot in terms of my life and how to look at things. Even that show has taught us a lot. So Kuchrang has brought certain change in me as a person, in me as an actor, and that's what Kuchrang means to me, actually.
Okay, good. And Ananya Ghosh wants to know, what are your funny moments with Shahid? He played a South Indian producer prank on you. Have you played any pranks on him since then?
No, not really. I haven't.
Are you a prankster? Do you like playing pranks?
Yeah, but I don't try to do that with everyone, really.
Oh, okay.
And I have not done any of that lately. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm. Okay. A question also here. Rihanna Jane is asking, are you a movie freak or a TV series freak? What do you like kind of binge watching?
The thing is that I will not really make time to watch a TV show or a movie on them. But it doesn't mean that I will really set aside everything to watch them. There are very few movies that I would do that for, and I am more into, spending time with myself and my family and my loved ones, and making a lot of videos for my fans.
Oh, so, wow. Okay, good to hear that.
That's where all my time goes.
And what about films? I mean, what was the last Bollywood film that you watched at the cinema?
I don't remember.
No?
I don't remember.
Tika. There's one question here also.
I think Dangal.
Dangal? That was in December last year. Okay. Another question here. That's from Rihanna Jane, who wants to know, how much do you connect with your character Sonakshi? I mean, how much do you relate to her?
There was initially I used to relate to her a lot, and right now she's a mother, so I cannot relate to her because I don't know how a mother really feels because I am not one. But I have to play and emote all of that. So it's actually even a learning process for me if for the future when I become a mother. So the steps that I need to take or what I need to be cautious of, or it's just a training process for me right now that I'm going through, I think.
So, playing a mother, because you're not a mother in real life yet, where does that kind of training come from? Is it your maternal instinct yourself, or is it that you've learned that from other people around you?
I think it is also an instinct myself, and I love kids. So that whole thing just comes from within, being, I just gel well with kids. So you can see my attachment with the kids and the way we are. So, and also, obviously looking around and trying to put in whatever I've seen around how mothers are with their kids. So that's how I play my character.
And how is it working with the kids on the show? That was one question from the fans as well.
Very good, very good. Both of them are very talented and, they're very expressive. They're two little, I call Golu Mr. Tornado because he's a tornado on set. He's like crazy and he just keeps jumping around all the time. And when he's there, he gets everyone, very active and, the environment, the entire place is so positive and is so happy that, I don't know, sometimes he is a little naughty, but then that's fine. Kids are naughty.
And Erica, are you happy with the way the show is developing and, how it's kind of moved on since the show started? The direction the show is going. Are you pleased with it?
I like that they are touching, those parts where other shows haven't really reached. They are trying to bring in issues that happen in, our actual lives and things that are very realistic. We are not the ones who are too much into, like supernatural stuff or things that generally don't happen.
Mm-hmm.
So I like that about the show.
Okay.
And everything is very relatable.
Yeah, it is. It's got a very kind of real feel to it.
Sometimes even when the story, they tell us the story, what is going to be. And we are surprised that, they are thinking of certain things which no one has thought.
Mm-hmm.
And that's quite unique about this show.
And that's all credit to the producers of the show who are coming up with some brilliant storylines.
Yeah.
There's a question here from Ashna who wants to know, away from Kucharang, there's a question here. Who are you closest to most, your mum or your dad? And what sort of relationship do you have with your brother?
My brother and me are, like both of us, you could say how me and Dada are in the show. That's exactly how me and my brother are. So we are a team. We do have arguments, but we still are a team and we support each other. We do things together. And that's my rapport with my brother.
Cool.
When we were kids, we used to fight like cats and dogs.
Of course, yeah.
We used to hand fight like we used to WWE with each other and literally
wrestle each other.
That was, wrestling like crazy, beat up each other, and now it's the opposite.
So who are you close to? Your mum or your dad? Who are you close to most?
Both are equal because the thing is that earlier I have not spent too much time with both of them really. Mm-hmm. So I